watch you near, I watch you from far. In the dark, I know all I got was a broken heart, torn apart. You can never let go by trying to drown your sorrow. Okay, that was a little bit hot. Plus I messed up a word. So that's my excuse. But yeah, it is a little bit hot going in. Thing about recording in the digitalized sphere, whatever you want to call it, you actually have a lot more room to maneuver afterwards. So I know that the old consensus was to record everything as hot as possible, but in the digital world you really do not have to do that. As long as you have a decent enough signal, there's a lot of fixing you can do afterwards. The one thing you cannot get rid of properly is peaks. Like, you have to compromise it if you try to fix them afterwards. So you're better off recording a little bit lower than too hot, always. 1 2 1 2 1 2. So here we go again. By the way, working on this week's song. This one's gonna be called No Tomorrow, and I'm well ahead of me this studio day. It's 20 past 9, and I've already got the guitars down, so I'm sure my neighbors hate me by now. And now I'm recording the vocals. By trying to drown your sorrow, and if you don't let go, there will be no tomorrow. That's sounding alright. Right, let's lay it down as it is. I'm a big fan of, and I don't want to sound like pretentious or anything, but I'm really big fan of authenticity in recording and in kind of songwriting as well. And by that, what I mean is that when you record something for the very, very first time, you're just laying it out there. Then you're gonna go like, oh, that's not good enough. You go for the second take. You kind of you start performing, and you perform more and more and more and more. And as an artist, you perform all the time, and that's fine. That's kind of what you're supposed to do, but you lose certain elements of the authenticity in that process. And I'm always trying to capture that authenticity first. And if I can do that, I think there's something more genuine in there. It's like me first time talking about it, or me first time saying these words instead of repeating them over and over again. And so that's why for me it's very important to kind of the process of songwriting and recording are very close to each other, and that they get done kind of fast enough. And the thing is that I'm probably going to end up recording a lot of these songs again some stage with a different, whether it's with the full band or something else, and then I have a chance to do the old polished up version of having the experience of playing the songs hundreds of times over and over again. That's fine, that'll be the performance. But right here in this my little studio every Tuesday when I record these songs, my number one priority is to capture the authenticity of the songs. And because I think there's something kind of beautiful in the authenticity. And then the other thing is that you guys kind of get to share the journey of seeing the authentic version of the songs. Sorry, I'm only had one coffee, I haven't had my breakfast yet. And then somewhere along the line you see the involvement of them when they become live versions or re-recorded with a full band and that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed that part of the process. I know some of you sometimes kind of go like, maybe you should work a little bit more on that one, but that's the risk that happens when you try to do something authentic. So there you go. That's where we're at. I'm gonna have a listen to these tracks and see then how far we are. It's gone really, really well this morning. Let's do this. Okay, here's what I mean by talking about the trying to capture the beginning takes. I've got two tracks, two takes of different takes of vocals. This is the very, very first one, and the above it is the second one. And I'm gonna see if I can, between the two, I can make a nice take. This way, I'm not gonna be overthinking, if you know what I mean. And that by not overthinking, hopefully I can capture some of that authenticity. I know it sounds like silly things to go after, but it's something that means a lot to me. The guitar is all first take. I've been messing around with the riff for a while, so it was in the fingers already, so that was no problem. And it's all sounding good. So there we go. Gonna be editing the vocal now.
How far can we push until we break? Tell me how much.
Okay, I have the vocals mixed and the guitar mixed, and they sound really, really, really nice and kind of natural and organic. And now I'm faced with the usual problem of whether I leave it at that or start adding stuff into it. I'm kind of thinking this track, it's the acoustic guitar riff is so kind of dominant in it that anything that I could do with it right now, I think would take away from it. The only way to go with it would be with then the full band, and even at that it would be kind of subtle dynamic changes, and I probably would expand on the song a little bit for the band version. So I think this version is better left as it is right now, but that's how I feel right now. Once again, I need to walk away from it, come back to it, listen to it with the fresh ears, and we'll see then where this week's track is. So there we go, another track in a bag, maybe. Now I gotta head out. I think I've got a delivery of something in the post, so I've gotta head to the post office and have an idea what it is. So let's go and check it out. God damn it, more rain. The post office where I need to come and pick up the parcel is actually, let me think, it's about 2 kilometers walk from here. In the rain. There and back, 4 kilometers. In the rain. Maybe I'll wait for a little while and see if it dies down. Could actually have breakfast. Okay, the rain has eased off a little bit. I think I'm gonna chance it. Also had my breakfast and got running egg all over my beard. That's a bit of a mess to clean. There you go. Right, let's do this.
I stare in the dark as my heart breaks. I tried my best, but still I failed. I wonder if you know how sharp your words are. They cut right through the bone, always carry the scars. I wonder if you know how sharp your words are.
Right. This is going to be kind of funny. Anyway. Box. Right, this box, that's what's in it. There's not even like bubble wrap or anything, it's just box. Here's the thing, for the past few weeks, about a month ago, I got banged up my knee a little bit. And since then, I've been finding it really, really hard to run. First, I had a couple of, I thought I'd just walk it off. It wasn't healing. Then I really gave it a good rest. And when it got, I thought 2 weeks would be plenty, it'd be fine after 2 weeks, but it wasn't, it was still sore. So when we got to 3 weeks, I was kind of like, man, this knee is not healing itself at all. Like, it wasn't getting any better at all. So then I went out and I bought brand new runners with a really, really good cushioning, and I ordered a knee support to kind of get me past the first initial part of giving the leg the extra support so that it'll heal back to its normal condition. As soon as I ordered this thing, my knee started healing up. It arrived today. But if that's what it took to heal the knees by ordering this, then I'm happy to do it. I feel somehow older straight away. Oh, it smells weird. Yeah, which way is up? This one had really, really good reviews all over internet, and yeah, so I'm going running tomorrow morning, so I'm going to put this to test. There you go. Right, so that was today. I know this was a little bit less of studio than normally in the studio days, but that's part of the whole process right now, is that today it was faster than I expected by any stretch of imagination. I listened to it on the way to the post office and on my headphones, and the track sounds good. There's maybe a couple of editing issues, but I mean the track itself, recording is done. I'm not sure if it right now needs anything more than that. So that's the unpredictability of recording. So now you've seen that part as well. So right, I'm in the middle of a busy week, so I'm going to leave the vlog here, and we shall continue tomorrow. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.
I wonder if you know how sharp your words are. They cut right through the bone. Always carry the scars.